Hey Nesters, today I'm taking you to Goodwill. We're doing something a little bit different. I've done this one other time where I went and filled a bag for $10. So I just have a little bit of footage of the thrift along with me here. It's a little difficult to film and fill up a big brown bag, but I will share with you at the end of the video how much I was able to stuff in the bag and show you everything I picked up. So the blue tags were the items that you were able to put into the bag. So anything that had a blue sticker or a blue tag on it was included in the fill a bag for a $10 sale. So they had these vintage glasses here. They were all marked with blue tags. I did fit those into my bag. I believe I grabbed all of them. We'll have to take a look here. When I unbag it all, it's still stuffed in the bag. So I don't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure I grabbed them. So as you can see, I was finding several of these vintage Stagecoach glasses. They had different shapes and sizes of them. There's some like martini style glasses here you'll see in a second on the shelf that were, kind of hidden behind here, but they were all in different spots, but they do all have the same pattern. These will be really fantastic. I'll probably put them together in a lot, maybe to resell, and just kind of sell them as a barware set, but they're really neat. I really like the design to them. So I really am just trying to find the blue tags. So if you see me skipping over things, it's just because I'm looking for the blue tags. Now I was able to find this really beautiful Czechoslovakia pottery piece. Not this one. That was beautiful, however. But this one right here is a Czechoslovakia piece. It had a gorgeous design to it. They were originally asking $4 on it, but I was able to snag that and put it inside the bag. So it was included in my $10 overall price. So as you can see, I got excited. I just barely saw this Bluebird Goose sugar and creamer set in the back in its original box. And I wasn't sure if it was blue tag or not, but I was going to get it anyways. And then I was like, ooh, it's blue tag, so I could fit that in my bag. It was a little bit larger of an item, so, it takes up some space in that bag. But I went ahead and brought it over to check it out to make sure it was all good. And I was hoping it hadn't been used, but as I pulled it out, I saw it was pretty well used. And I believe there was some damage to it, and I don't think I ended up picking it up. We'll see. We'll check it over and see. I can't quite remember, but I do think it had some issues. I see some black, I think, fork scratches on the creamer. It wasn't too bad. It must have been the sugar that had some issues. You can never get it back in the box after you take it out the right way, right? It's always so difficult. So, let's see here. Oh yes, the huge cracks along the side of it. That was such a bummer. I remember there was something with it, so unfortunately I didn't grab it. I suppose, I don't know, I think it was because it was in the box I decided not to put it in my fill-a bag. But if it was just the creamer sitting on the shelf, I would have just took the creamer, but I didn't want to waste that much space on something, that was so large and was broken. So I decided to look through the Christmas items, and I figured there would be some blue tags in here because not everyone was looking at this section at the time I had gone. This is, I'm editing this a little bit after the fact. And I was able to find some blue tag items, some cards, things like that would really fit into the brown bag. You can fit a lot of stuff in, so those are always good finds. Found this set of 4 Christmas glasses on the top shelf. They kind of look like Lippy to me. I'm not sure if they are, but they were a really unique size, perfect for holiday punch, and they were blue tags, so another great find. So as you can see, it is a great little set there, and they were originally asking $4 for the entire set, so it was very reasonably priced to begin with. Hi Nesters, so you just saw the thrift along with me. Like I said, it was fill a bag for $10. This is the size bag you get. So it's just a standard like brown grocery type bag. And as you can see, I filled it quite a bit. So I did have a few tricks to kind of take stuff, like I take the glass and I kind of stuff some of the clothing in it and kind of do things like that, and then kind of put like the thinner things like books or like those cards along the side. So I got it pretty filled up, so let's go ahead and check it out and see what's inside. This was a couple months ago I went, so I really don't remember what I ended up picking up. Just was busy over the holiday season, never got to do in this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check it out and see what's inside. Okay, so I set the bag down here on the side of me so I didn't knock it over. As I start taking things out, the last time I did this, it started falling over, so I think it'll be okay down here. So like I was showing you, I stuffed this inside the glass. So this is the first one I got. Blue tag, like we, already saw, was the color that we could find to fit into the bag. So this is a vintage Stagecoach glass, and I think I ended up picking up several of those. I might have set a few back if I couldn't have fit them inside of my bag. We will see how many I ended up with, but yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing with them. I'm not keeping them, but I might try them in one of my live sales or maybe just throw them all up on eBay. Now, last thing I always look at when I do the fill-it bag is the clothing, because you can stuff it in the various places in the bag to kind of fill it in. And I found this really pretty leopard print skirt. Was originally $5, blue tag here. So, just a nice long kind of maxi, I guess, skirt. Really pretty. So that was a pretty good find there. Another piece of clothing. I'm not sure. I tend to look at the skirts, so I probably got a few of those. This one was actually originally $8, so that's almost the whole bag right there, right? This is a Talbots, which I think is a pretty good brand. And this is a little bit more, probably more like a knee length, but it's really pretty design. Be great for the summer and gardening. Not sure what the brand was on this one here. Short Circuit. Not familiar with that one. I got this box of Christmas cards. They originally had $4 on it. It was actually originally $16, wherever this person had got it from. Made in Canada. So those are really pretty. Handy. I can send those out next year. I did end up grabbing this. I thought it was a cute little sign there in that nice southwestern decor. Originally $2. It doesn't have a place where you can hang it, so I guess you would just have to use it as like a kind of a wall sitter there. You can kind of set it on the back of a shelf, but it's kind of like the sand art. I thought it was kind of pretty. There's a few ties here. So these are another thing that are really easy to stuff in the bag if you find the right color. Very small, you can kind of fold them up. So I think they're all originally $3 blue tags. So we got this one here, blue, and this one here is just like a black, a little bit of a maroon stripe. And then this one here is the maroon. So all blue tag, originally $3. So I'll probably just lot those together and resell those. Got another Stagecoach glass here. This is, okay, those two are the same shape. Again, I stuffed some clothing inside of it. This is just like a slit, is that what you call them? Like a little dress you wear under your dress. I think it's called a slit or something like that. Or maybe it's a nightgown. No, it's a nightgown, never mind. It has that little string there, so. It's very pretty. Nice for Valentine's Day. And it was originally $5. Don't know the brand on it. Let's see. There isn't, I don't see a tag. So it's on the side here, but it's still pretty, right? It's kind of got like a silky feel to it. This looks like a man's dress shirt. $6 blue tag originally. This is Gap. So pretty good brand there. It's an extra large. Oh, and it's short sleeve too, so nice little shirt there. Has a good thickness to it. Good quality. Got Go Fish. So my kids will enjoy these. They're little flashcards with fish on them. So Give those to my boys. This is another game. It's called California Chat Pack. So, contains 156 cards, each one featuring a question guaranteed to get people of all ages talking about an entertaining topic related to the great state of California. I have a couple of friends in California that are YouTubers, so maybe they would be interested in this. I don't know too much about California other than, like, you know, the common stuff of Hollywood or the Redwood Forest and things like that. I was able to squeeze a book in there. I got a Joyce Meyer book. I'll keep this for myself. Power Thoughts Devotional. So it's a nice little devotional book. So it's a different devotional for each day of the year. So originally $4. That was a nice little find. Could get another t-shirt maybe. Okay, it's a long sleeve t-shirt. I like those. I actually prefer to wear those in the summertime. It helps keep the sun off a little bit. And this is Old Navy size medium, so probably keep that one. Nice neutral color. $6 originally there. Getting into some of the other Stagecoach glasses. This one is more of like a standard drinking glass. And so that same style. This type I actually have never really seen before, that little bit of a pedestal bottom. Not sure what type of glass that is called. So another pack of Christmas cards was blue tag. Not sure. Assuming they look like that. Okay, yep. So look like that there, and they're actually Hallmark, so. And they're blank on the inside. You can use those as thank you cards in the winter time or something like that. Seeing some scarves. I remember they had a bunch of these scarves, and you guys know this summertime I stuffed some in glasses here, so let's pull the glasses up. This summertime, I was wearing like a scarf like this around with my hair up, just to kind of keep my hair back and give it a little something extra, different kind of style. And so I had picked these up so I could do that. I kind of like that look. And so they are the thinner scarves, just kind of like designer dress up scarves, I guess. And I found a ton of them that were all blue tag, and they were originally $2, I guess. So got this pretty one here. It's kind of like an animal print style. I don't know that I need all of these. I probably might try to resell them, maybe in my live sale or something like that. But now this pretty pink one here. They are the thinner type material, so I like to wear these types, like wrap them in my hair, like I said. But this blue one here, this one's pretty. I like the color of the stripes. Multi-colors there. A pink one. I think there's two of those actually. And this one here, it's really pretty. It's like feathers, kind of boho. That's pretty. So as you can see, there was a ton of those, and I knew I would be able to stuff those in the bag really easy. So a great deal at only $10 for that entire bag, right? I like this one too. It kind of has that paisley design there. Kind of denim blue. One of my Christmas glasses. You guys saw that in the Thrift Along With Me footage there. Stuffed a couple of those inside. So we have this one here with the pineapples. We have this kind of chevron one here, really pretty colors. We have this heart one. This would be great to wear for Valentine's Day. Maybe I'll do that in my hair. We have a couple more in this glass. We got this like 4th of July. Yeah, it's like American freedom and things like that. So great for the 4th of July there. And this multicolor one here, the stars on it. Then another one of those paisley type ones. So as you can see, that was like, I don't know, $12 or sew scarves that I was able to toss in there. And at $2 a piece, I mean, that's like $24 that would have been originally. So that was a great deal. I do have those Christmas glasses in here. Okay, so I did end up getting the set of 4. I'm not seeing the like cursive L on the bottom, so I don't know if they are Libby. Usually that's the indicator, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's not, but it kind of looks like that Libby quality to me. So I think they're a really nice size for Christmas punch, like I said. So got the set of 4 there. Let's see, what else? I see some more Stagecoach. I did end up grabbing those 4, I guess they're martini style glasses, is what I would call them there. So they were all marked $1, blue tag on the bottom. So kind of a random set, but they are the same design. So not quite sure what I'll end up doing with them, but I'm thinking just selling them all together as a lot. And got that Czechoslovakia pottery. It's really pretty. I'm gonna have to take that tape off. I'm probably gonna, take that off very carefully because it's been on there for a little bit and I don't want it to peel the paint. So it's kind of porous. Usually I'll set them in the sink in some warm water, but I might just kind of maybe take a hairdryer to it, or just really like take a rag directly to this with some warm water and try to loosen the glue so it doesn't interfere with the paint. But it's a really gorgeous piece there. I like the colors. There's one last clothing piece here. This is another long sleeve t-shirt, I believe. This really gorgeous blue color. Great in the summertime with shorts, nice thin material. Originally $6. Don't see any designer tag on it. Then it looks like I have some books and cards and things like that. So got this package of Christmas cards, blue tag. I'm assuming they're all the same. Look real quick. So we have the Warmas Holidays. There's a little postcard. So those are really cute with the, I think they're seals, right? Really adorable. And these ones, they're like photo. It's kind of interesting. So you're able to insert your photos there. It's a different way of doing it. Before they printed them off right on the covers, they must have just did it this way. So several of those in there. There's a couple of children's books I was able to snag. This one is Frog in Space. Originally $2 there. So I'll go to my boys. Turkey Trouble. So a great one for Thanksgiving time. I'm curious to read this. See what this is all about. But looks like it'll be a fun one there. I snagged these at the last minute. I could stuff them on the side of the bag, so I grabbed them. I like to use these as garden markers, just to, stick in the ground to kind of mark like tomatoes or something, some kind of plant outside. They had the large wooden spoon and the fork. I think I can probably do the same thing with the fork as well. So that's what I plan to use those for. I just grabbed them because I could fit them in. Okay, I pulled a few more books out here. So I got this salsa book. I believe I actually just picked up one just like this. I'm not sure if it's different. I'm gonna have to check that out. If it's the same, I'll go ahead and resell this one. But yeah, I know it's the same type of, size and stuff. So hopefully they have some different recipes. Otherwise, this one will be sold, but it has various, salsa recipes in it. Like, I enjoy gardening and I want to can a bunch of different types of sauces this year. So I'll be using this one or the other one I have. It's the same. And then I also found this one, All I Need to Know I Learned from My Cat. I probably won't keep this. I kind of just got it because there's a lot of cat people out there and it could be a fun gift for somebody. So I just thought it was kind of cute. There's some graphics there. Get to know people in high places. Don't be afraid to take chances. Somehow you always land on your feet. So some solid life advice. Some more holiday cards. Thanks and a happy new year. So yes, happy new year to all of you guys. I hope 2021 is much better than last year. We don't want to talk about last year too much, right? But did have that one there. Lots of good cards. Can fill that stockpile up. This one looks interesting. I don't even know if I'm sure how to pronounce that. Mr. Pengachuza. So it looks like a rat, which I'm not that big of a fan of, but it was blue tag. I guess I decided I'd be okay putting it in there because it fit, but I might resell that one. I'm not really sure. Has a cool graphic to it though. Seems to be older. Let's check out the date. Gotta be at least the 80s, right? Oop, it's 1973. So it's an older one there. This one's really fun. I love picking up these types of books as kind of a homesteader and a homemaker and gardener and stuff. This is something I'm always on the lookout for, these kind of books. Homegrown Fruit, Simple Secrets for Glorious Gardens, Indoors and Out. Originally 2, but it was blue tag, so I was able to put that into the bag. So excited about this one here, so lots of information there. Add that to my homesteading book collection. So I pulled out some more books out of the bag there. The next one is Pretend Soup and Other Real Recipes, a cookbook for preschoolers and up. So I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, so we'll get some cooking use out of this one here. Blue tag, originally $1. And let's check it out briefly. See what kind of recipes. So it's really adorable. This one's chocolate banana shake. Has adorable little bluebirds on it. So this should be a fun one. Filled with kid-friendly recipes. My kids both enjoy cooking. They like helping me and my husband when we make things, so I think they'll really enjoy that quite a bit. This one is Old MacDonald, a pop-up storybook. So again, blue tag. And these ones are always really neat with the pop-up pictures in it, so my kids will enjoy that. Monsters and Oil Wells Don't Mix. So this looks like a mystery book. That was my favorite genre when I was a kid. So I do try to collect books like this. I particularly like Boxcar Children, and I'm trying to, you know, pick up that series as I find them. So my boys will be able to read that. That was my favorite as a kid, but it's a nice little chapter book. It'll be a little bit before they're able to read it themselves, but you can definitely read it to them. Then we got the stickers covered up there. Monster Toddler. I may or may not have one of those or 2 of those. But, so it's a fun little book there. This one is Beer and Food, Pairing and Cooking with Craft Beer. I probably will resell this one. I'm not much of a drinker, but there might be some good recipes in here, so I might check that out first, but we will see there. But Savannah Grits and Shrimp. Must be from Savannah, Georgia. I've been there and I actually really love it there. I hope to go back someday. What is this? I think it's the Figs Table. Is that what that says? Can't quite read it. And then this is, yes, the Figs Table. And this is more than 100 recipes for pizzas, pastas, salads, and desserts. Todd English and Sally Sampson, authors of The Olives Table. So this sounded like healthier food, like fancy, kind of fancy healthy food. So they don't have a lot of photos. It doesn't look like they're on all the recipes, but definitely some more healthful type of recipes. So we'll check that one out. It might be a little too fancy for me. I'm not sure, but we'll see. This one is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens by Sean Covey. I believe he wrote at least one other personal development book. It wasn't for teens. I think it was just the seven Habits of Highly Effective People, I think is probably what the other one was called. I think I have it in my collection. I haven't read it yet, but I'm always picking up personal development type books. They're really interesting to read. They're always very helpful. You know, I don't have much time to read right now with 2 little ones, but you know, in a couple years from now, I'm still collecting them and I can definitely find time to read again. This one is a vegetarian cookbook, low fat and fast recipes, 150 easy meatless recipes. I was actually a vegetarian for most of my life. When I was a little kid, I used to watch the show Home Improvement, and I had the biggest crush on Jonathan Taylor Thomas, JTT, and he was a vegetarian, so I was kind of like, oh, I can do that. I never really enjoyed eating meat, so it wasn't that big of a, you know, thing for me anyways. And I was a vegetarian up until about age 22, 23, when I met my husband and we kind of, you know, moved in together and stuff. Like, it was just became difficult to keep cooking two different types of meals, and he's a meat eater, so I did start implementing it into my diet, but I still don't really eat it too much. So if I can find some yummy vegetarian recipes, I'm definitely all about it. So these ones don't have pictures in it. It doesn't seem, that's okay. It's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm looking forward to checking those out. And the last book I got was You Can Heal Your Life. Looks like another kind of personal development book, or maybe a more spiritual, like Christian book. The thoughts we think and the words we speak create our experiences. Louise Hay, internationally renowned author and lecturer, brings you the beautiful gift edition of her landmark bestseller. Louise's key message in this powerful work is, if we are willing to do the mental work, almost anything can be healed. So yeah, I'd say it's like a personal development book, and it has really pretty pages. I don't know if you guys can, let's see, you make out that has like colored edges there. See how beautiful it is, almost like watercolor. So I think that's really what drew me to the book. It just has such beautiful colors to it. So I thought that would be a good one. And this one was $5, but it was blue tag, so I was able to snag that in my bag. So that is it. My brown bag is now empty. That was everything I was able to put into the bag. Now, this color had gone through 2 sales cycles already, so it's pretty difficult to fill up a bag and to have it rounded over. I think I did pretty well. You're typically going to be able to find books, you know, things that people don't look at a ton at the thrift store, the, you know, more home decor things. I was actually surprised to find this, you know, blue tag, because it would have been half price for 1 week, and then one day it would have been only $1 for all blue tag items. So, you know, I was kind of surprised to find that. But books and clothing are typically what you're going to be able to stuff into the bag, which is totally fine because I enjoy books, you guys know that, and I was able to find some clothing as well that isn't too bad. So definitely found some things I could use, obviously worth at least $10, if not more. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed already. I'd love to have you join the Nesting Haven family. And we will catch you in the next video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.